Talk to me, Louie.
That sounded like Gorillaz.
Nope.
The vocal sounded like, it's on the trailer for the show, and I still can't remember his name. You berated me for getting his name wrong, and I still. So it's hang on. Let me try it. Let me try and get this.
I thought you listened back.
Damon Albarn. Is that right?
No.
Damon Albarn from Blur. What's his name?
Damon.
Is that his right? Have I got the name right?
Damon Albarn.
Albarn. He's not him.
It is him.
Ah, yeah. There you go.
It's him singing.
I could recognise that voice anywhere.
It's a super group. The Good, the Bad, and the Queen.
Ooh.
So with him, and then you've got guitarist Simon Tong from The Verve.
Oh yeah.
Bassist Paul Simon from The Clash, and Phil Akuti from their drummer Tony Allen, Phil Akuti's drummer, who's sadly dead. What do you think of it? Confusion I could see in the and a yawn at one point, Louis.
There was a yawn. I mean, I didn't hate it. I was thinking about this actually. If you wanted to really play some tunes that I hate, this one sounded like something from a haunted house, particularly the bit where they crash the piano at the end, right? It's kind of spooky. If you really want to play tunes that I hate, play some R&B or some what they sort of play on Radio 1. But I don't think you would. I didn't think you would.
Well, no, I mean, I got that in mind for another podcast.
Oh, no. Give them a
Great R&B songs that Louis would hate.
The ones I don't like are like with massive loads of auto-tune and...
No, that's not true, because you like Cher.
Oh, yeah, I did that particular one. And then... Actually, I can't really describe them because I don't listen to them enough, but I know it when I hear it anyway. So this wasn't that. So that's something.
Yeah.
No, it was all right. I like the double bass. I like a tune with a double bass, instead of a bass guitar. It was double bass, wasn't it? An old-fashioned dum 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 dum.
No, I'm pretty sure that was just a normal bass on that track.
Bass guitar.
Yeah.
I thought it was reminding me of Niz Loppy. You ever hear that tune, Niz Loppy? And he sings about this guy and his dad, and they're driving in his JCB. I'm driving in his JCB. Just me and my dad having a great time.
I did an advert for JCB.
You did recently, didn't you?
No, it was years ago.
Right, okay, yeah.
Yeah, got to drive one. It's great. Great fun.
You actually got to drive one?
Yeah.
How was that?
It's good.
I mean, that's every boy's dream.
It was fun. Yeah.
And are we allowed to name the advert you just did recently? With similar heavily machinery?
Not yet, no.
All right. Well, for you farmers out there, there's a treat going to be revealed.
There is a treat. Jeremy Clarkson will probably see my face
later
and think yes
in a later podcast.
Yeah.
Why do you think you get cast in these heavy machinery adverts?
Oh, I'm just a man, a very manly man. I think that must be what it is.
And that is laughable. Uh-huh. I can only imagine they're like, well, he's not doing it by hand.
Not doing it by hand.
Yeah,
not ticking by hand. No, that's no one does. That's why they're existing, Louis.
Except the Grim Reaper. I felt like the Grim Reaper might listen to this tune.
Yeah, you thought
that? But I prefer tunes more upbeat and like Niz Loppy.
Well, exactly, Louis. That's why I played it.
Zoids and Transformers, whereas this is more like
Transformers. Did you just say Transformers?
Yeah, that's in the tune. The Niz Loppy tune. Yeah.
So songs, upbeat songs about the Transformers. Transformers, robots in disguise.
Well, they did have a JCB who turned into a robot, actually.
Well, yeah. That's why you like them. Must be. Not for you then, Louis. Not for you.
I mean, it was fine, but I can't imagine sort of adding that to a playlist. I think, I must listen to that one that sounds like a sort of dreary bloke in a haunted house.
Yeah.
Sorry, Damon Albarn. I like your other tunes.
Music Natters. What's the game?
Oh yes, right. I have a game, right, and I have a game. Not quite sure how we're going to do this on the radio, so we might have to edit some bits out. Right, here we go. Right, because
it's probably something very visual, isn't it, Louis?
Well, here's what happened.
Yes.
So Monday, I'm in a comedy writing workshop with other underground comedians, let's call them.
Generously, yeah.
I defined on my website, we talked about what underground means if you listen to the last podcast, but it's basically sort of comedians who are new and not successful.
Who did Going Underground? Who did the song Going Underground?
I like that tune. Is that the Clash?
No.
Oh, I don't know. I like that one. Who's it by?
Close though, not too far. The Jam.
The Jam. great tune. That's what I'm talking about. Upbeat tunes. That's what I'm...
Yeah.
Anyway, right. So we did a writing exercise. They were like, bring up a photo of someone who's just in your like phone, but someone random.
Mm-hmm.
She said, not someone you like, because we're going to go around and we're going to describe them, and it might be rude. It might be, it's not. It's got to be. So we went round, and I brought up a photo of Nigel Thomas, your very self.
Nice.
In you got a bow tie and you're in a tux, I think, and it's used to be. I don't know if it still is your Facebook profile photo. Right, Nigel. There it is.
Nice, looking good.
So there you are. That is Facebook. It is a profile photo. So you decided.
Okay. Yeah.
Decided that was worthy. Now, shall we hear what people had to say? It was their first reactions looking at that photo.
Hold on, I'm a bit embarrassed here. I don't want to get a big head.
Here we go.
Because I presume they're all going to be complimentary.
Looks like the kind of person who deliberately moved to America because they just love the culture.
And this is from Kate Smurthwaite, comedian herself, said,
Wow.
Looks like the kind of person who moved to America for the culture.
Interesting. How would she get that just from a photo of someone? I'm wondering what it is about that picture that has made her think that.
It does look a bit like a high school prom photo or something.
Well, because I'm in a tuxedo.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you the sort of person who would move to America for the culture?
Maybe the East Coast. I'd move to the West for work. But I quite like Massachusetts and, Maine. That's very pretty out there. Vermont. Very nice.
Gun violence and hot dogs?
Oh, yeah. There's that as well. But not less so on that. It's everywhere, but there's good and bad parts to it. Obviously,
are you enjoying
the whole gun thing is insane.
I don't think you're enjoying this, Nigel Thomas.
I am. Bring on the
I'm
next
getting
one.
my revenge. You get to bring out a load of tunes that you think I'm going to hate. I'm going to bring out hateful comments from
that's
comedians.
not. I don't think that's a hateful comment.
To be fair, I think they were, deliberately trying to be funny. But we'll move on.
Oh, these are trying to be funny. Oh, I forgot. Oops.
Right, the next one. Here we go.
Yep.
Looks like the kind of person that is aware he has about 9 or 10 sexual assault allegations against him, but hasn't told anyone yet.
Looks like the kind of person who's aware they have 9 or 10 sexual assault allegations against them.
It's all in the smile, I'm guessing. In fact, I wish he was here to ask. I'm going to say, is it the smile or is it in the eyes?
I mean, you do look very happy with this. I'm going to presume
I was very happy.
Was that an award ceremony, was it?
That was when we went to California for the Candlestick premiere. Yeah.
Premiere.
So yeah, I was happy.
It's happy. There's a slight sort of looking through the side of your eyes there as well.
Yeah, it was a fun time. That was fun.
The side parting.
A little taste of Hollywood. Well, I've got a side parting. What's wrong with the side parting?
Well, it's a bit... I mean, I used to have one of those in the 80s.
Look, Louie,
80s.
you are in no position. You are to criticise on hair, my friend.
Oh, touche. No, I'll take it. All right. Let's see what the.
Any more?
Yes, there's a cracker coming up.
Yeah, come on.
It looks like the person who goes to Toastmasters.
Looks like the kind of person who would go to Toastmasters. Do you know what that is? You don't. You're looking confused.
Is
you
it
know what it is?
Doing toasts?
Toastmasters. Oh, right. Toastmasters is a thing. Like if you work in a city or something like that, right?
Yeah.
People go to this group, like evening class, where you learn how to give speeches.
Oh.
And or how to give a toast, or
I
maybe
see.
an after dinner speech, or whatever. But generally, the people who go to it are the sort of people who go, It's not crazy. You don't have to be crazy to work here, but it helps.
Yeah.
And or actually, it's not even them. It's like city bankers who have to give like PowerPoint presentations. But really, I'm a secretly quite an entertainer. It's them.
Okay. Well, she's kind of there, but I'd be there fucking teaching, because I've done speeches and toasts, so I wouldn't need to go there. So
you are the kind of person who would go to Toastmasters.
Well, yeah, to teach if I had to.
Oh, actually, no, I did.
Yeah.
Shout out to guy I did a course with who does that, and he
Okay. Nice.
Well,
thanks, Louie.
So actually accurate, and hopefully I brought a little bit of hate to your life.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. It's interesting. I presume these are first year comedy students. Is it? Is this the first session? So I'm all for supporting that. So let me just say, well done, guys. Well done.
These are underground comedians.
Keep practicing.
The,
keep practicing.
Talent of the future.
Oh, yeah, with emphasis on the future of that. But thanks for bringing that, Louie. Should we do one more song? I don't know if we can fit into. Let's do one more song. And I've saved one of the best songs ever for this one.
Come on. I want something really hateful now.
Yeah, but this band are not on Spotify.
Right. Oh.
So you watch them on YouTube. They're on Amazon Music, and I don't know about Apple because.
So how are the listeners at home going to listen?
If you're listening to this on Spotify, you'll have to pause it and go away and listen, or listen afterwards. But you must somehow hear it. But
can we end on that? It's not really going to be. But you can on YouTube if you.
We'll have to end on that. Tough. Tough.
You really know how to do a climax, don't you?
Yes, I do, Louie.
And that is kind of helpful that you're offering them a tune and then so they don't have to suffer it. What was the other one? Can we not do the other one that people can hear?
We'll do that another. But you have this band. You have to hear them. There's no. This is you have to. You'll understand, and we're going to watch the video. And if you're listening on YouTube, great. On Spotify, you'll have to nip off and listen to it somewhere else and come back.
Okay. One time you said that about tune.
You're assuming our listeners are lazy. They'll be happily off looking up the song because Louie, their reaction, your reaction to it will be enough to make them go, "What is this song?"
But I'm holding out for Spotify might discover our podcast and go, "This is amazing. We need to sponsor you."
Well, they need to pay. They need to pay artists more so that the bands will then go back on.
You've just ruined any sponsorship deal instantly.
Oh well.
Our lovely partners who we could do with the money. Okay, right. Yeah. We are the underground. Okay, right. Fuck it. All right.
Are you ready, Louie?
Yes.
This Louie is brilliant.
Yeah.
Now, seriously, hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. It will probably upset you. So if you need to start crying or that's fine. Here we go.
Bring it on. I'm ready.